Today, Tamworth face Eastleigh in another game in the Enterprise National League. Both teams come in off a midweek victory, so both teams will obviously want to continue their winning ways. Tamworth hopefully will be able to exploit home advantage and pick up all 3 points today. I'm really positive after seeing the performance against Braintree on Tuesday night. A fantastic performance offensively and defensively for large periods of that game, and yeah, 3 points were brought home on Tuesday. But today, like I said, really confident. The sun's out, the weather's nice, and yeah, let's hope that we can go and get 3 points this afternoon. So just making my way into the ground, just gone through reception, and yeah, the weather's nice. There's a little bit of a breeze, but I doubt that'll cause too much issue this afternoon. The sun is out, like I say, it's nice and warm, and it's going to be a really nice afternoon for football, I think, actually, in fairness. I'll try and get around the corner and clatter my bag off the side, but yeah, it's all good. We're in, as you can see, the sun is out and shining, and yeah, it's going to be a really nice afternoon here for a game of football. I'm going to head over to the gantry now and set up ready for full commentary this afternoon. It will be out again live on Eastleigh on radio and on DAZN over the live TV feed as well. Yeah, all the 3 PM games should be live in the UK as well today because it's the international break, so the 3 PM blackout doesn't come into effect, which gives the non-league fans a chance around the UK to watch the games live if they can't get to them, which is another fantastic thing that DAZN have managed to do this season. So yeah, I'm going to get set up, might get something to eat, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the afternoon progresses. So set all the commentary gear up in the gantry just up there behind me, ready for kickoff. Still about a couple hours away so far from kickoff, so I want to go and get something to eat. Then I'll have time to do a little bit of research ahead of the game. I don't go too in depth into it, just like previous results and so on like that. Usually there's too much to talk about during the game anyway, and a lot of stuff just sticks in your head anyway from previous matches and things going on around the league. So I know some people do overload on the research, and then I used to do loads and then didn't use it, so I've started doing a lot less, and it just seems to work a lot easier for me anyway, especially when I've got somebody with me to talk about the game as well. Like if I've got a co-coms, it's a lot easier. But yeah, like I say, a couple hours away from kickoff, half an hour or so until the fans start being let in from around 1:30. And it's a nice day, like I said earlier on, so hopefully they'll get the people out and there'll be a reasonable away following as well. But yeah, hopefully it'll be a good game, and I'll catch you in a bit. So about an hour away from kickoff, Team News should be with me very shortly. Not really expecting too many changes from the team that faced Braintree in midweek when we got that 2-1 victory, because as a lot of you know, and I've said it before, Tamworth manager Andy Peaks does not like to change a winning team. So unless someone picked up a knock or is having a bit of an injury, other than that, there will should be no changes. But I will put the team news in as always when I get it. But yeah, as for that, looking ahead now to kick-off, both teams are here. They've got all the cones out on the pitch and they're beginning their warm-ups. Like I said, everything's set up in the gantry, and my co-coms is here as well. So we're all set to go for what, like I said, is hopefully going to be a very good game today. Now, I expect it to be very tight and very close. Both teams like to play very defensive. Hopefully Tamworth won their last game, so did Eastleigh. Eastleigh have actually won 3 out of their last 4, so they will have a bit of momentum with them. But home advantage always counts. We like to, play very strong here and defensive and hit on the counter. Sometimes play that long ball. Sometimes, we mix it up, as you know. But yeah, I'm hoping for I'm going to say a 2-1 win today. It's going to be close. There's not going to be too many goals in it. Yeah, I'm going 2-1 Tamworth today. So I'll be back. Excuse me. That's the burger that I had earlier on. I was talking about repeating on me. I must admit, it was very nice, and I always enjoyed the food here. I must admit. It's even better when it's free and it's paid for by somebody else like today. So thanks to Luke for that. But yeah, on to the next one, and should be with you back for team news very shortly. So team news is in, got the team sheet in front of me finally, and as expected, no changes from the starting 11 that faced Braintree on Tuesday night. Like I say, I expected it. I didn't think anyone picked up any knocks or anything, so yeah, fairly strong team, and hopefully we can do the business this afternoon. Both teams are out warming up. We're around 20 minutes away from kick-off, so yeah, it's beginning to fill up here at the Lamb. The atmosphere is beginning to rise a little bit as well, and yeah, should be in store for a fantastic game this afternoon. Good afternoon everybody, and a very warm welcome from the Altair Group Community Stadium for this afternoon's Enterprise National League fixture between Tamworth and Eastleigh. Tamworth will be looking to continue their winning ways after beating Braintree on Tuesday. Eastleigh also picking up a victory midweek as well, taking their tally to 3 wins in 4 games. So both teams will certainly be looking to continue their fine form so far. Many thanks for everybody joining in this afternoon, watching wherever you are or listening, whether you're watching on DAZN, listening on Mixler through Lambs Media. It's great to have everybody with you. My name is Stuart Bywater, and alongside me and co-commentator this afternoon is Dan Horton. Yeah, I'll do the Tamworth team. So Tamworth starting off this afternoon with Captain Jazz Singh, 4 Tom Tonks, 5 Kennedy Deegi, 6 Alfie Bates, 7 Harvey Sayer, 9 Manny Dooku, 10 Bekray Anuru, 11 Luke Fairlamb, 14 Stephen Moles, 15 Kwaku Donkor, and 26 Hayden Hollis. And on the bench for Tamworth this afternoon is Matt Curley, Joe Riley, Tom McGlinchey, Tyler Roberts, Oliver Lynch and Jordan Ponticelli. So it's half time here at the Lamb, and it is 0-0 in a half that Tamworth have really dominated for me. Eastleigh have really struggled defensively. They have also had a man sent off. but Tamworth have missed a penalty or had a penalty saved. They've had a couple of chances where Bekray Aniru was through on goal. He tried to lift one over the Eastleigh keeper and it came off the post, where maybe squaring it across to Manny Duca would have been the better idea. I personally think Tamworth should be in the lead of this one, and if they don't go on and get goals in the second half, I think that is going to be a massive 3 points, 2 points lost depending on the result at full time. If Eastleigh can hold on to a draw, they might not be happy how they've had to get it, but they will be absolutely ecstatic that they've managed to do it. There's a massive second half coming up for them defensively and a massive half coming up for Tamworth. If they can keep up the pace and the endeavour that they have in this first half, I do believe Eastleigh will probably crumble at the back. They've got a number of players on yellow cards as well. Being a man down, it's not going to help them, and potentially a little bit of a knock to their keeper as well may enforce a change at half time for the Eastleigh keeper. But yeah, confident Tamworth can go on in this second half and get all 3 points, but I think Eastleigh are going to sit back and defend with their backs to the wall to try and get a point for here from the Lamb. I'll be back with you at full time anyway, with full time reaction and what I think and what's happened. But yeah, I'm confident Tamworth can do something in their second half, so yeah, let's get on with that. Full time here then at the Lamb, and Tamworth have got all 3 points with a 1-0 victory in the second half that was probably a lot closer than it should have been. Tamworth got an early goal from a fantastic Harvey Sayer corner and a bullet header into the back of the net by Tamworth number 9, Manny Duca, which really spurred Eastleigh on, and they were probably the team largely in control for large parts of the second half. Then Tamworth actually had a man sent off as well to make it 10 apiece, and it made it a real tricky last 15-20 minutes or so as the game wore on. Fortunately, Tamworth managed to defend resolutely, stay tough and stay firm, and got all 3 points today in what was a really quite good defensive display as well as attacking in the first half. So that puts Tamworth up to 10th in the league at the minute. That actually makes their start of the season look really quite good in their second National League season in a row, having survived obviously last season really well, finishing 10th. I just mean the second foray this season, where when we lost the first 2 games, when it looked like it potentially could have been a long tough season and potentially just having to scrape by, where I feel we are a lot more positive, or we seem to be gelling together a lot better. We also seem that Andy Peake seems to be having a lot more, how does I say it, a more favoured starting 11, knowing that his best squad, or his best 11 should we say. But yeah, I'm very impressed with the last 2 results we've had, and we have played well, we've dug deep, we've been resilient, and yeah, we've got 6 points out of the last 2 games, and now next one we look forward to an away trip to York on Tuesday, which is going to be a very difficult game. York are a very good squad, recently with a new manager as well. They've had a good result today, so yeah, it's going to be tough, but if we can go there, play like we did today, I'd like to hope we can scrape a point, but yeah, it's going to be a very tough task on Tuesday. I will be there again to vlog as I usually do and do my commentary duties for Lambs Media. So yeah, all I need to say for today is thank you for watching. If you're still here at the end, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I do truly appreciate it. So thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.